The way that we've been raised in society is that you cannot earn a living with the arts. You cannot earn a living as a photographer. You cannot earn a living as a painter. You cannot earn a living as a musician. It's really, really rare. So we've been told that people can earn a full-time income with that thing that they love to do. Hello friend, Daniel here with StockMusicLicensing.com, bringing you the best tips and strategies for selling your music on royalty-free libraries. Now today I want to talk to you about the pressure that we composers and musicians and artists in general experience on a day-to-day basis. Now this type of pressure could be external, it could be from friends, from peers, from family members, from your spouse. We just get a lot of pressure when it comes down to what we do as an artist and as musicians. Now, pressure could be a good thing. When you perform under pressure, you are able to always move forward if you know how to handle pressure and stress, especially when it comes down to external pressure from society, meaning that it's not very common for people to say, hey, I do music or I do anything that has to do with the arts, and somebody saying to you, oh, well done to you, great living that you live, you know. Most of the times when you say to somebody, I am a composer or I do music or I'm an artist as a full-time job, people will usually say, but what's your real job? I have experienced this myself and many of my colleagues too. Many composers, friends that I have that do this on a full-time basis as their main source of income. As soon as they introduce themselves and they say, I am a full-time composer, this is how I earn a living, or I'm a full-time musician, they usually respond with the question of like, but what's your real job? So I have experienced this myself. Most of my colleagues have experienced this as well. And this is true not only for composers or for musicians, but in the arts in general. Anything that has to do with artistic pursuits, when it comes down to earning money and to creating a business out of the skills that you have and that you have nurtured for all of these years, if you will, even then you're gonna get pressure from society. Now, I know many talented people that get a lot of pressure, okay? They need to do something with their art, with their music. I was there myself a few years ago as a stay-at-home dad, flat broke, not able to provide for my family. And this is what the pressure that I impose on myself in order to not be the wasted potential, not only as a musician and as a composer, as an artist, but as well as a father and as a human being in general, and try to contribute to the household when it came down to the income. The way we've been raised is that you cannot make money with music. The way that we've been raised in society nowadays is that you cannot earn a living with the arts. You cannot earn a living as a photographer. You cannot earn a living as a painter. You cannot earn a living as a musician. It's really, really rare. So we've been told that people can earn a full-time income with that thing that they love to do. So the pressure as well could be self-imposed, and this is what I've done over the year. I have imposed myself a lot of limitations, and within that limitation comes a lot of pressure, comes a lot of stress. For me, I have done many things over the years to develop a working routine and working habits in order to be moving forward towards my goal in the best way that I can without hurting people and without putting my family in jeopardy when it comes down to income. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is that I only have a certain amount of time to compose my music track. I only work with a very limited sounds, if you will. I try to do everything on a budget, and I try to work within a frame of limitations. And that's where I found that I actually perform better. Now, the stress of earning money with your art or with your music is always there. But at some point you have to forget about that and just focus on the work, what you're doing today. Nothing happens overnight. Things need to really mature, and you need to really grow as a composer. It takes time to build a catalog online, but it's not impossible. It takes time to earn money online, but it's not impossible. A lot of people say that it's really hard to earn money with music. It's harder than what people say that it is. In my experience, it's hard to earn money, full stop. It's hard to go into the workforce and get a real decent job and earn some money. Most of the times, we feel that we're not compensated. Most of the times, if you have a day job, you know that you should be getting paid more. You know that you need a pay rise. So when it comes down to the art and the music, there is a lot of upfront work that we need to put in first before we see any results. And usually that results is translated in money. So it's just a very quick video that I wanted to do here today, because I do feel that a lot of composers, especially very talented ones, get a lot of pressure from society, from themselves. There's a lot of insecurity, there's a lot of self-doubt, and their music is amazing, okay? You don't know how close you are in order to achieve your goals, but your goals could be you want to earn a side income or even go full-time, but you just want to go so fast that it's just not happening as fast as you want. And that's a big problem. You need to be patient. You need to trust your process. You need to trust the system that is built for you to succeed. If I can do it, anybody can do it. But you need to be patient with the process of uploading, getting accepted, making sales, and then repeating that process, and really get better at your craft. Work with what you got. In order to be where we want to be, in order to get where we want to get, we need to be grateful with where we are today. The pressure that we feel, or the stress that we feel about the future, of the result of the goal that we want to accomplish, is always because we have this impatience inside and we really want to get there as fast as possible. So I hope this video is helpful to you. I hope that what I'm talking to you about here today is something that resonates with you if you feel that you're under pressure because of family members, because of society, or from your peers, that they say you need to forget about this dream of making music. You're not earning any money, and if you are earning money, it's just not enough. Who are you kidding? Okay, so I hope this video is helpful to you. If you're somebody that is new to music license or to royalty-free libraries, download my free guide, link in the description. And as always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.